What's up, brothers and sisters? I want to try to make this little video real quick before I go back in on my break. All right, a lot of people believe that the terrorists and all this stuff are the Muslims and these people in other countries and things like that. But I encourage you to open your eyes and realize that the terrorists are right here in our home. The United States government, from the lowest branch all the way up to the highest branch, are the real terrorists in this country. And this is why they went out and killed a lot of leaders in other countries so they can go and invade their countries and take their resources and make profits off of it. That's the whole reason why the whole war with Saddam Hussein was started back in Desert Storm time. This is the whole reason why they killed Gaddafi and things like that, because these leaders were standing up for their country and their people, and they didn't want the United States on their turf. And that's basically what it boils down to, is resources and money. And the United States is some greedy motherfuckers. And then you also have to realize this, man. A lot of Christian folks, a lot of good Christian Americans believe that only Muslims are responsible for terrorism. Well, I encourage you to open your eyes and see the truth about that. Christianity terrorism been going on many years before Muslim terrorism even started, and that's real talk. And at the end of the day, at some point, as people of our country, we must stand up and fight against our oppressors. It don't matter if you're white or black. If you're not a part of the 1 or 2%, then you are being oppressed. The war is against you. It's the haves versus the have-nots. It don't have anything to do about being black and white, because like I told you before, you got black and white people at the top of this pyramid who are working together in order to meet agendas to acquire all the resources, all the land, all the money, and control us under a one world government. Now, I'm not trying to say go out here and pick up some guns and just start trying to go to war with the government, because they have a military, navy, army, and all that stuff, and chances are we're not going to win. But if we want to win this war, if we even want to start a war and fight against these motherfuckers, we got to start hitting them where they damn pockets is at, man. You know, from the supervisors on jobs down to the regular workers, take a day off and don't go to work. Don't go spend no money for a whole day. Don't get no gas. Don't do no shopping. Don't turn on your TVs or nothing. And crash their system, man. Because that's all, we the ones that's keeping the system running. If it wasn't for us going out here busting our ass and doing what we think that we got to do in order to survive, then these motherfuckers wouldn't even be able to survive. And all thing we have to do is get some heart and stand up for our damn selves, man. You know, I don't have no respect, no love, or no trust for the United States government. And that goes from the lowest branch all the way up to the highest branch. Because I know what's going on out here. Do I know everything about what's going on out here? Absolutely not. This is why I'm still learning. And the whole issue that I found out about the Federal Reserve Bank, that's some extra fuckery on top of the fuckery that's already going on, man. And it's just not cool. And at what point, or what is it going to take for us all to unite and stand up and fight against this oppressor that's been oppressing us and oppressing other countries for all these years? And the way they get us the most is through psychological warfare and through chemical warfare. And what I mean by chemical warfare is because they have this Monsanto's food shit and this GMO stuff, and they're putting ingredients in our food to poison us on purpose, or to get us sick so that we have to get on their pharmaceutical medicines, man. And like I told y'all, there's a medicine and a cure for everything out here in Mother Nature. We don't need no doctors. We have the ability and power to heal ourselves, brothers and sisters. So at what point are we going to all wake up, you know? And I'm not talking about wake up like being like overconscious or nothing like that, man. I'm just talking about actually opening our eyes and seeing what's going on and seeing things from all angles. Because a lot of us only have one perception about things, or our head is stuck in a box. But we have to come outside of that box and see what's going on around us in this 360-degree circle. And also be aware that there's a pyramid, and at the top of this pyramid is 1 or 2%. And the rest of us at the bottom of this pyramid, this is who is the war is against. It's the haves versus the have-nots. They make us feel like it's a black and white war, but it's not, because you have black and white people at the top of this pyramid who are all working together to conquer the land, the resources, money, diamonds, gold, and all this stuff, and try to leave us out here fucked up or have us slaving for the rest of our life. And we're going to have to stand up at some point, because enough is enough, man. You know, I think it is time for a revolution, but I'm not talking about no revolution where all black people come together and try to wage war against the so-called white man. I'm talking about a revolution where we all come together, the have-nots, and we raise this when we wage war against the haves. That's what I'm talking about. And the best way to beat people who want to control you and run you by money is to let them know that you don't need none of their money to survive, because the Most High God has given us everything we need on this planet to survive, and it's an abundance of everything. And until we realize that, we're going to continue to struggle, we're going to continue to be oppressed, and we're going to continue to be slaves to society. And that's all I got to say. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.